Yeah. How are you?
Here's the thing. Oh, today's morning, I still have some free time before I have to do something. I like joining this platform before I work than after I work because after I work, I'm emotionally exhausted. So I
Yeah, I
just
can.
stretch
I
to
can
vibe.
imagine. It's good
So
when, if you can, for example, when it's time to sleep, for example, depends. Sounds good or no to you? For example, 30 minutes before you sleep like this.
yeah, I just prefer because before it's like charging energy before I start working with the CLI. But after work, it's just like really tired, and I don't know. After I work like around at 8 p.m. and after 8 p.m. most of the people here are Indian, Bangladesh, and they are always annoying. So that's why I just don't like it. I don't know. Have you met like Indian, Bangladesh, Pakistan, these countries?
Yeah, I meet with Pakistan people and India too. India, I believe that is 2 or 3 times. I don't know, but particularly for me, to India, it's more hardest to understand.
Yeah, they're so boring. I think I have been in Episoden for 1 year, and in total, and before Episoden, I used another platform in the past. So in total, I have been speaking English like 2 years. It's
Yeah.
been brainer. So sometimes people make an excuse like, I'm sorry, I don't speak English well. But they don't dis- they don't understand the difference between they don't speak English or they don't communicate. Someone who doesn't speak English but they communicate, still talking, maybe it takes longer they to to find the exact words. But someone who doesn't communicate, they don't talk. They're
Yeah.
very good. So that's how I address people from India. They speak English but they don't communicate well.
They don't communicate well. Depends. Speak very. I don't know how to say this word in English, but a lot of words, but not clearly like this. Or
It's
no.
normal because it's not our first language, so we have to learn through context when it comes to English. And it's very normal. So that's why first distinguish first, know yourself, be aware. You don't speak English or you don't communicate? Because in my case, not only do I learn English, but I also learn how to communicate with people.
But for example, when you talk in English, sometimes you need to find the words or no, because I have this problem.
No, of course I
Sometimes
still
I
have to
want
speak like it's very normal. I had a friend. He was working in the USA for a couple years. His English is fluent. Sometimes we still think, what is this? The words, oh, I forget. So it doesn't matter. Even in your language, even in Indonesia, sometimes I have to think, what is the exact words through the context, like the most sufficient words to describe this thing. So it's very normal.
Yeah, but for example, if you talk in English or you have a job that you communicate with another people in English, I believe that's more easy to remember and use other words that you don't use in your day to day like this. Because for me, I don't use English in my day to day, so it's difficult to remember words or connect ideas sometimes. I want to express an opinion or on thing, but I don't know this word in English like this. It's difficult.
Oh, it's really good when you wanna express opinion because when you say express opinion, it's not just about English, but also you want to learn to communicate well, to elaborate, to address your opinion, which is really good. So that's why perhaps. So here's the thing: if someone doesn't communicate, they probably don't know how to say that in their native language too, because they don't communicate well. So
Yeah.
that's why I always notice. I know someone who doesn't speak English well, or someone who just doesn't communicate, and I have never. It's never been a problem with someone who doesn't speak English well, because we are all learner. I'm not gonna intimidate someone just because of that.
Intimidate someone.
Oh,
Yeah.
some people feel intimidated. Like, why are you intimidating me? And yeah, because they just don't communicate well. Not just about the English, but I just don't like their manner, the character. So I just like, this expression.
Yeah. So I wanted to share my progress in English learning in a YouTube channel. I don't know if it's good or no, but I wanna I wanna record my progress.
Oh, it's really, you can record yourself like day one speaking English, and you can compare day one to maybe day 30 or day 10 or day 100. You will see the difference if you keep record yourself and you speak
Yeah,
English.
but
But if you want,
I need to get permission to another person to record their phrase. Or in my case, I need to I don't know the word, but make a mask like this.
you can, do you see my message? I recommend you English channel if you want to learn English. I really like this channel.
Oh, look.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
absolutely like the
English.
English.
Yeah, I have a lot of English channels to share too. Oh, é. Pessoal, já é a segunda vez que eu converso com essa pessoa. Muito gente boa.